Okay. Going live for the last time. Okay. And the mic's looking good. Should be able to. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, start talking. Fuck, can't hear your voice.
Yo, 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 yo.
Oh, there we go. Now it's working.
Alright.
Alright, you know what? I'm just going to play the game audio in the background. I think we'll be fine that way. And I think, yeah, your voice is coming over the game audio too, so. Actually, I might turn that down just a little bit. One more. Okay. Are you ready, kids?
Yes, sir. Oh no, somebody posted on Facebook, and it's like instead of yes, we're in, they posted yes, we ate in. And then somebody said we did too. My wife made meatloaf.
Lol. Oh, cool. Okay. And there we go. Oh no, we got our first haste comment.
Little told me to make a hint.
That's one of my coworkers.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't know how football works. I've learned
Okay.
at all. God damn it. Okay. We are a little behind, I can tell by the game cast, but not too far.
Alright.
Definitely glad the Browns are like clinched to play the Texans, because I wouldn't want to play anybody else at the moment.
Yeah, no.
Not that the Texans are the bad team, but I would feel pretty confident against Texans.
I agree. Okay.
During a
Someone's gonna
commercial,
throw an interception right here.
nice. During a commercial, I might do a refresh, just to see if I can catch it up a little
Alright.
bit.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Durham Schmite, my favorite.
I was gonna say, I think I used to throw to him when I did my career a couple years ago. Like I was on the
Really?
Dolphins. I got drafted by the Dolphins. Yep.
Oh.
So I had Gesicki and that Smythe guy as my tight ends.
Yeah, it looks like we're 2 plays behind at the moment. Well, it wasn't a pick six, but
Flag it ready? Shit. Refs are in full
there's a
force today.
flag. Gonna look at the replay. Let's take a look. Oh, look at all the squiggles. Oh yeah, that he can't be that far. Wonder what he
Bills
was.
have set an NFL record with 7 primetime games in one season.
Fuck. Okay. Man,
Tackle
A-Chan's
him,
good.
holy shit. Get him.
There you go. Oh wow.
Oh, bitch.
I'm looking at the game cast right now. I know what happens on this next play.
Oh, shit. No, I should probably pull that up, too.
Like I said during the commercial, I'll do a quick refresh. Oh, not this play. Next play. I think Waddle's out and someone else is out for this game.
Christian Benford interception. Let's fucking go. Built in Buffalo right here.
Man, I can't believe he tried to force that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
That man's a fucking 6th-round pick, too.
Is he a
Better
corner?
than Tyler Lamas.
Is he a cornerback or a safety?
Yes, sir, cornerback.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm gonna do a quick refresh here. Let's
When
go.
I'm like watching the game on TV, I'll just go to Twitter, and somebody be like, "Oh, it's Tyler Bass field goal, like 2 plays ahead." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool."
Well, that's how you get those really live updates.
Facts.
Oh, come on, Stream East. You are working great today.
And locks in moisture to provide soothing relief. A nose in knee deserves Puffs Indeed, America's #1 lotion tissue. When we first set out to make the
To be
skies
fair, I
blue,
did tell you that he was gonna throw an
some said,
interception.
keep dreaming. So we did. And we continue to lower emissions on the road to zero. But hey, why stop there? Next, we took our dreams to the track in a hybrid. Moving forward and upward. We're working on an EV that has wings. We've even reduced
Oh yeah, did you beat the Christmas game yet?
fake fuel.
No.
No.
I still got 3 million presents. So I told you, I'd probably just do 1 million a day, and then just.
Don't worry, that game's hell.
I don't have the patience like you do. Well, then again, you said you're doing idle, but even so, I don't have the patience.
Yeah, you see, when you get to the pearly gates and you meet St. Peter's, that's actually purgatory. It's just that present game. It's just like you can get to heaven as soon as you beat this game.
Post this shit to Airfix Explorer.
Damn, still a couple plays behind.
Sunday Night Football is brought to you by Fioso. Visit Fioso.
I'm gonna caption this Tua turn the ball over.
And by
Ooh, that'd be clever.
all your insurance needs. It's easy to Geico. That final game of the year, whether it was
No
game
hashtag
256
actually.
or now game 272.
No hashtags.
Some memorable finishes, including last year in Green Bay, the end of the Aaron Rodgers era at Lambeau. The turnover. Buffalo takes over. First drive.
Man, I still can't believe Baja Blast's been around for 20 years.
Damn, really?
Complete to Stephon Diggs. Gain of 4. Chris, take us back to the pick. What happened?
It's almost old enough to drink. It's almost old enough to drink alcoholic Baja Blast. Oops.
Dolphins got the ball back already?
Will Shakir, their third receiver in motion. Second year
No.
James Cook bounces to the outside. Cook
What's this Gamecast is about? I found one that's called SofaScore.com.
with the stops. Josh Allen with
I'm looking at the live game cast right now. It still says Bills have the ball.
he leads the league 42 total touchdowns, 15 of them on the ground. But he started the week with the second most turnovers.
What's like the website of the Gamecast? Because I typed in Bills Gamecast.
I'm just using ESPN.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do that too then.
Purge. Hey, can watch the stream. Give me another view.
Only reason I exited out is because I had like the dual volume, but I kept hearing ourselves, so I didn't really want that.
Well, yeah. Well, you can just turn off the volume. Playoff Lenny.
Have plenty.
I will say during halftime, I might try and set up my phone again. Because I can watch the game legally on my phone, but I can't watch it on my laptop with the NFL Plus app. However, I was able to cast it with my phone, even though I'm not supposed to. But there was a way I was able to get around it, but it was kind of complicated to set it up.
Second pop to Diggs. It's a gain of 6. Here's the Buffalo offense.
Josh Allen, go Pokes.
James Cook, Miami Central.
Gabe Davis, UCF.
James Cook, fucking.
Miami Central, indeed.
Maryland. Dalton Kincaid, University of Utah.
Deion Dawkins.
Oh, now I'll never know where
Already showed you-
Deion Dawkins went to.
Gordy Snow University.
On offensive lines, the Bills have started the same 5 guys all year. One of 2 teams in the league to do that.
Shriveled Penis Tech.
Time, middle of the field, it's caught by the tight end. Dalton Kincaid inside the 40.
Oh, look, there's Mr. Kincaid.
36-yard line.
Sir.
Man, I swear, it's always the prime time game that fucking shits the bed. To be fair, people are probably watching this a hell of a lot more than they were watching the Jets Patriots today.
Well, primetime usually gets more views anyway. right?
Yeah.
I think that's how it goes.
Could try a different stream, but that one's pretty inconsistent.
Pick of the draft out of Utah, pick 67 on the season.
Man. Man,
Good boy,
that
Cook.
was some excellent blocking.
Sir. Focusing right now. I'm posting on Instagram. Bills.
Away from the stadium here. Came into the day 5th in yards from scrimmage. What a very good second year it's been for the second-round pick out of Georgia.
How about the day he had against the Dallas Cowboys? 221 yards from scrimmage,
I love that man. He knows how to get a run game going. Maybe Devin Singletary and Zach Moss would have been someone.
I
Tush
was always
push.
high on Zach Moss. Got it. Still going.
Fat man
That
touchdown.
was Zach. I was.
He didn't even get a chance to push him.
You know.
That's pretty sad when Josh Allen's faster than your running back.
For real. Bobsled. Did they actually just call it that?
Yeah, during the commercial, I think. Oh no!
What happened?
I'm looking at the game cast.
Yeah, heart attack.
Well, let's just say your favorite player may have done something, and I don't mean that cereal though.
He was. Oh wow. Of course. Eli Apple too.
I know your favorite. Your favorite
I literally
cornerback
just
in the league.
I may have just made a post about Tua turn the ball over to him.
I should have bet the Josh Allen interception. It's so easy.
Okay, you know what? How do you spell his last name? Is A-P-P?
Apple.
Is it literally just spelled Apple?
I'm pretty sure it's just app. Holy shit! What was he even thinking? Was that a miscommunication with Davis?
Probably.
I need to see the replay on that. Maybe, yeah, I guess maybe expected Davis to just turn around and not run to the right. Yeah, he's definitely got it there.
He's got it. He's got it.
Alright, it's gonna go to commercial. I'm gonna just the new reliable. This website I only found out about a year ago. But actually, this one's worked pretty well for the most part.
But this is a not black.
Because everybody wants to watch it. I know it.
And more not
I
black.
posted this same thing that Tua turned the ball over on Instagram, and somebody said, "Way to jinx us. Stay humble." The other person said, "Burley said, fuck it, Tyreek out there." So
My brother bet both Josh Allen to a interception.
Increased liver blood test values may
it's
occur.
not a bad bet.
Your doctor will check them before and during treatment. Most common side effects include stomach pain, diarrhea, difficulty sleeping, back pain, and hot flashes. Ask your doctor.
I'm gonna go grab a Baja Blast real quick.
Enjoy more not flashes.
Arnold Palmer over here.
Always sucking on Arnold.
Hey, listen. I can suck on Arnold if I want. And Palmer.
On the Baconator. Catherine, you seeing this? Posters everywhere. Baconator you love? The new pretzel twist. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new pretzel Baconator.
I gotta go get my dad's take on that interception. I'll be back.
All right.
America's Got Talent is back with a twist. The first time ever, the judges can go head-to-head whose dream team will win it all. AGT Fantasy League tomorrow on NBC and Peacock. 63 degrees here in South Florida on this final night of the regular season. Heavy rains yesterday.
Well, this one only seems to be a play behind, so I can live with that.
Interception
All right.
by Allen. Take us
I'm gonna turn on the TV in here. I'm gonna sit in my parents' bedroom. I'm gonna turn on the TV in here and see if I can see if this is play behind or whatnot
All right.
compared to the stream.
busting in there quickly.
I'll see what it's more accurate.
Bills got in there too quickly. Offside.
Oh, I'm sure if it's on the television, it's probably more accurate.
On Shaq Lawson. So a break and a bonus. Let's go back to the Allen interception, Chris.
Yeah, and there's a theory that to beat the Bills, Josh has to beat Josh, and you're going to see him looking in this direction. And here's the action right here.
Yeah, this is what I wanted to see.
And throw this ball once he feels that pressure without
Oh yeah, he definitely expected Davis to make a cut to the left, or like do like a curl.
Well, this place is 1st and 9 in the TV. Yeah, this TV I'm watching is a play ahead
Hmm.
of the stream.
Well, which are you watching then?
Oh fuck!
In the Miami backfield.
I don't want to spoil it for you. You'll see.
Well, I mean, I already see it on the GameCast, so.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm just saying, if you're gonna watch it on there, I might as well not even stream. This is why I asked you beforehand.
Here, I'll turn it off.
I mean, no, it's up to you, like, because then I can just try and set up my phone.
Oh, that's alright. I got it off.
All right. Like I said, it's only a play behind, so.
It's not too bad.
And this one's not constantly fucking like stopping like the other one was. Knock on wood.
Two flags here. Rare 1st and 9. Jeff Wilson's now the back. He's heading out. And Tua throws on the run. River. Great pass to the 23-yard line. So people will have to step up in the absence of Jalen Waddle.
Is that Braxton Berrios?
Washington State with the grab there.
I think it might have been. Or was that tight end?
His girlfriend hot too. His girlfriend's like a supermodel, I think.
Ooh.
And that was the question, Mike, coming into this game. Who would it be? Who could take some pressure off of Tyreek Hill? Because unless you're running
Dak
the
is the
ball well,
MVP is trending on Twitter right now. Why?
other guys are stepping up to make plays in the passing game. You can't get it to him.
With the fake now. Throws to that open space. There's Tyreek Hill.
Damn.
Taken off. The cheetah pulled down right around the 42-yard line. Gain of
Damn
almost
kitty.
20 yards on their connection.
And here they're going to come right back to that fake toss play on the outside, and then Tyreek is just going to drive down the field. So they achieved a little balance by getting Craycraft.
Somebody said Gabe and Josh have been together for 4 years. Unacceptable to still be having these issues when they aren't on the same page. That is true.
That's pretty. I would trade Gabriel Davis personally.
I mean, it's kind of too late to do that now. He's gonna be a free agent after
Oh, he is? Oh, okay.
after the season. Yeah.
Yeah, just let him go then, I guess.
Accelerates so quickly. Another first down on the ground for the rookie.
They really not pick up his 5th year. Interesting.
Mike, it's like every play has been
No,
some
sir.
version of this pistol misdirection, and they knew the Bills would be pumped up, right? Division
Yeah, unless he wants to take a pay cut or something. But yeah, I think they'd be okay to move on.
go, which is get outside with the
You know, get
They're gonna.
get Khalil Shakir more reps in training camp, and then maybe
Even so, I don't think he's. I don't think he's number 2.
I think he could step up to be a number 2 personally. But either way, maybe try and get a receiver in the draft.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Or
I'd like to see that Justin Shorter from Miami or Florida, where the fuck they got him from. He hasn't played a game in the NFL yet, but I'd like to see more of him. He's like, he would be a tall receiver in the Bills.
mm-hmm.
Like 6'4", 6'5", something like that. I think. The Bills need some more height.
Look at the ranks this year. Top 5 in the league. Points, sacks, and takeaways. Only Buffalo and Baltimore. Tua. Swinging on the side, trying to get it open to his tight end. Julian Hill leaked out. Leonard Floyd was in his face and gave him no space.
Leonard Floyd, I like him.
Well, these two head coaches going at it, right? One's the play caller, the other's the play caller on defense, and Sean McDermott. Leslie Frazier, not the coordinator right now. They were good last year. He just had an idea of how to make it a little bit better. And they love this. 3rd down and 8 with a good pass rush. And pressure now on Tua to deliver.
I love this matchup of these two guys. Matt Schuitt's calling plays. Von Miller in the game for the first time. Tua fires sideline for
Nope.
Hill. And he's ruled out of bounds. Couldn't get the feet down. It's incomplete. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, Bills defense holding so far.
Yeah, I think you're going to have to punt the football away here. And, the hard part is really with both of these offenses, you don't have confidence that you can stop them, whether they start on
Who's the
10
kick
or
returner
15.
or punt returner?
And so Josh Allen's
Hardy.
Hardy. Justin Hardy?
Deontay Hardy.
Deontay Hardy.
Deontay Hardy. He played for the. I don't know. I already forgot what team he played for before.
The football team.
Yeah. He's muffed 2 fumbles this year too. He makes me every time I see him back, it just makes me nervous.
Isn't that the worst when you got a kick returner who's like dropped it 2 times, so now you just like clinch every time you see him? I should have bet no score in the first quarter. Dang it, Goose.
I'm gonna look at his stats now.
And it just froze on the shrimp. I hope you're happy.
Oh, Saints. He played for the Saints for 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, I remember him now. He was like an inconsistent. Like he would make some big plays, but and then like you'd forget about him for like 4 weeks.
Kind of like Gabe Davis.
Yeah.
He did really good. Actually, no, never mind. Played 14 games 2019, 9 games, 13 games, 4 games, 15 games. He's got 931 career yards. It's not terrible. It's not great either. But
It's more than me and you have combined.
he has a total of 5 touchdowns over his career.
Walmart Plus members save on delivery, gas, plus
Apparently, he's got a touchdown with the Bills this year.
join today.
Return a punt for a kick return? I don't know.
Oh wow, the Baltimore fans salty. Not salty, but because there was a guy I met at the Thomas Sing in New York. He's a Ravens fan. I came to know. He just ha-ha'd the Lake Erie thing. I was like, oh, of course.
Really?
He was a cool guy though. I enjoyed talking to him.
Yeah, for E-Trade, you're ready for anything. Marriage, kids, college. Kids moving back in after college.
Actually, I friended a couple of those guys on Facebook, including the director of the movie.
Who's ready to cha-cha? AGT Fantasy League is epic.
Man, I haven't seen freaking America's Got Talent in so long.
AGT Fantasy League tomorrow on NBC and set your DVR now.
Apparently, Josh Allen made another oopsie.
Not another oopsie.
Not an interception oopsie, but we'll see.
Let's see. Oh.
Fucking wide open. That was a touchdown. If he catches it, that's a touchdown.
I wouldn't put on that down on Josh necessarily. I feel like Diggs should have. Let's see. I wonder if he hesitated at all. Let's see. Get the wiggle.
Oh, well,
Yeah, that was-
maybe it was supposed to be maybe it was supposed to be a just go straight and no like.
Maybe.
Cause he didn't zigzag, but he did a little
Well,
juke.
he did a little juke, but that didn't slow him down that much. Yeah, I don't know. That honestly, Josh Allen did overthrow him a little bit there. Hey, there's my boy. There he is.
Nice.
Man, he's got that breakaway speed.
He is fast as shit.
Boy, it's a problem when you go slot blitz, and now you've just got two guys on that half of the field. Here's the block. Those two guys run into each other, and running down the sideline is Shakir. So, once again, trying to
That was good of him to hold on to that ball, because that was not the best pass.
create the one-on-one
Yeah.
opportunities for Diggs outside. Here they are again with Jalen Ramsey and Diggs.
See, Josh Allen under center. Flips it off to the running back. And it's going to get about 5 yards.
Take
Is
it.
that Ty Johnson, 26?
Yes.
I didn't mind him on the Jets. He's not a great running back, but he's just one of those guys like, you know he's capable of making a big play.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Allen in the shotgun, one back to his left, in motion, moving to his left. Two wide receivers left, one to the right. Throwing it over the middle, and it's caught by Kincaid
Oh.
just short of the first down.
Did he catch it or did he drop it?
I believe he caught it.
Miami has made up their mind. The only way they're going to win this game is to
I think he dropped it.
It has been the pressure
Unless he just jumped up real quick and threw the ball.
Well, it is 3rd and 5. It does look like he dropped it.
and missed passes and had the one interception against the pressure. So maybe the game plan has been laid out now for the Miami Dolphins on defense.
3rd and 5, no back. Two receivers right, two to the left. He's going to run up the middle, and he's going to get a couple of yards, but it's not enough for the first down.
Oh, we got another oopsie.
I already see that. I was trying not to spoil it for you, but
So despite the fact that they're missing star players on the outside and Bradley Chubb and Jalen Phillips, those guys inside.
all right, no back formation again. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Diggs going in the backfield to his right. Interesting. Takes a snap. Rolls out to his right. Rolls more out to his right. He's going to launch it deep into the end zone. And it's intercepted.
Forcing that shit. Forcing that shit. Was it to Gabe Davis? Is that who he was to?
I couldn't tell. Man, is what's his name in the house? Calling plays again?
Dorsey.
Yeah, is Ken Dorsey back? Because that looked like a Ken Dorsey, like, all right, just chuck it deep type play. I mean, that was good buying time. He should have just taken off
All he
right.
had to do was run.
Yeah, he just had the, like, run right there.
Literally just had to run 5 fucking feet.
Oh. I don't think he would have had it, but freaking, it looked like Diggs tripped right there. Or, Davis tripped. He tripped on his own goddamn feet. I don't think he would have had. He wouldn't have caught it, but he at least would have had the chance to, like, knock the ball out. To under center. He's going to flip it to H.N., who looked like he wanted to throw it almost, but he gets tackled for a loss. Sorry, I've always wanted to be a play-by-play guy.
Undo the Bills. Bring in text my brother.
Phone can't be traded in.
That's a bit dramatic.
I'm stuck with this forever.
A better plan is Verizon.
We can all trade in our old phones for a new Galaxy S23 Plus on Nest.
I can trade this in.
Okay, you get it.
Goodbye, old friend.
Save the drama and get a new phone on Verizon. Trade in any Samsung phone in any condition for a new Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus.
He tripped on his own 2 feet. Is that what happened?
It looked like he literally just tripped. It could have been a case of the turf monster. Like if there's like one like little freaking like uneven patch in the turf, you can trip up.
I know, it's crazy.
The beekeeper. That looks interesting.
The world keeps moving. Help prevent COVID-19 from breaking your momentum. You may have already been vaccinated against the flu. But don't forget this season's updated COVID-19 shot, too.
Right.
Play. This is not a watch party.
Now we just need 2 to throw an interception. So.
Let's check the replay.
This what really happened replay is
I like these progressive commercials. Like, let's go to the replay. If only you could do that in real life, you know.
X. Throw the challenge flag on something.
Where are the kids, by the way?
I'm sure John would like to throw the challenge flag on Justin.
I would.
Oh, I didn't know he was in that show. I'm gonna have to watch that. That looks interesting.
Wait, who? I missed it.
That was the what's his name from Scrubs. I don't know if you probably never watched Scrubs. And there was also the other guy from Two and a Half Men.
Oh, Charlie Sheen?
No, the other guy.
The other guy? Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about. The white guy. That's all I know about him.
I ain't gonna lie though, if the Browns are unlucky enough to be the 4:30 game on a Saturday, I may be sick Saturday for work. Not the Bills, but yeah, the Browns. Because I would like to see the Browns in the playoff game. I'm even still wearing my Myles Garrett jersey right now. But it was nice to see the Jets finally beat the Patriots since freaking 2015.
Is that really what it was? 2015?
Our last win was when freaking Todd Bowles and Ryan Fitzpatrick was a quarterback.
God. You see the NFL posted that it's 19 consecutive seasons without a repeat NFC East champion? That's insane.
NFC East is very inconsistent with freaking back-to-back championships, it seems.
The last time the New York Giants won was 2011. The last time Washington won was 2015. That's crazy. Or no, 2020 rather.
I was about to say they made 2020 because that was when they were like 7-9 and made the postseason.
That's true.
I remember I was rooting for the Giants that year because I wanted them to make the playoffs at 6-10.
I think Arthur Smith wanted to fight Dennis Allen after that game. Did you see that?
I was talking about that earlier.
After I saw it, I was like, wow, he really was pissed.
It was Bernard and Johnson, the linebacker in the nickel corner.
That guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah, and here's where Tua has to
Piece
be careful.
of
Usually their favorite
shit.
play is what they call a little drift route.
You're in the NFL. You should be able to fucking stop somebody. You shouldn't. I don't the score's wrong. I don't give a shit. It's the fucking NFL. It's not Little League. Not Pee Wee football.
If they can get it in between the safeties, that's where
That's
they
how I feel about
generally
professional
like to
sports.
throw
To be
that
honest with you.
I get it.
The whole when a pitcher's throwing a no hitter in baseball, and somebody bunts and they get all pissed off. It's like that's the batter's job is to.
Like it. I mean, it does sucks for the morality, but at the end of the day, that's sports.
Exactly. It's just because it's an unwritten rule. Who gives a shit about it?
Or yeah, it's like I watched the video on a guy who had like a career home run, even though like the coach or the manager or whatever like signaled to him to like bunt or something. And but it was just like, but you hurt the pitcher's feelings.
I had him on fantasy when he played for the.
I don't know who Jeff Wilson is, but Al Ingold with the perfect block.
No, Jeff Wilson. He got traded to the Dolphins for.
Oh, beautiful block by the fullback right there.
I gotta look up what team he was on.
He was on San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Yeah, I know. I do know who Jeff Wilson is, but I was making a joke because Al
I had him
Ingold
on
had a great
fantasy.
block. Oh, as well. All right, there, Alec Ingold with the great block. He's a Pro Bowler too this year, as he should. He was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was a really good fullback for the Dolphins this year.
Can't say I know any other fullback aside from that Kuhn guy. Kun. Is that how you say his name? Kun.
Who are you talking about?
That famous fullback who used to be on the Packers. Wait,
Packers.
yeah, I gotta
I was
Google.
about to say Packers haven't let a fullback in a while.
John Kuhn.
John Kuhn.
Green
Okay.
Bay. He was a fullback for Green Bay.
What about Kyle Juszczyk? What about
Oh, him too. yeah.
Patrick
Those are-
Richard
Those are the only two.
for the Baltimore Ravens? He's also
I've heard of that.
he's been a Pro Bowler for the past 4 years.
John Kuhn and Juszczyk are like the
I can't think of his C.J. Ham on the Vikings. He's a pretty good fullback. Got my boy Nick
Can't say
Baldwin
I've
on the
heard of him.
Jets.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I saw it.
Let's take a look at what they did a week ago in that game against Baltimore. So they would take this out of the pistol and just pitch the ball outside. And look how much space there was. And so you know what the Bills practiced all week. Oh, we're going to do that way. Now they're frozen here. Now it's a foot race with one of the fastest guys in the National Football League. And I got so excited I couldn't even get the thing off the screen. But that's the magic of what this offense is, because if you take a misstep, then you can't catch up.
So much speed on this Miami team. Here's a similar look with that pitch to the right. Wilson inside the 10. Achan touchdown. Devon Achan.
The zigzag man.
How many yards was that?
20 something. 25-yard run.
Going way too fast.
He just blew past Poyer right there.
Poyer's old as shit too. He hasn't done anything all year.
This might be Poyer's last year.
But
Because, like, last year it was questionable. This is probably his last year.
I think he signed a 2-year deal though. But they did sell their house in Buffalo. I know that.
Hmm. That's probably a position Bills probably need in the draft, the linebacker.
Well, they just got that Dorian Williams guy in the off season. Drafted him. He's been okay.
Hmm.
So he's played a little more, but Bernard is good. Dotson's been decent. But yeah, I wouldn't help to get one maybe second or third round. I think they got to get cornerback or safety.
Yeah, well, actually, yeah, cornerback's probably bigger, or yeah, safety too.
What do you think of the jacket? You look like a marshmallow.
Some people just know that the best rate.
That lady was blue and green.
Not Paul.
Because she was, what's her name in Avatar, and what's her name in Guardians of the Galaxy.
I have active psoriatic arthritis, but with Skyrizi to treat my skin and joints, I'm feeling this moment. Along with clearer skin, Skyrizi helps me move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue.
Let's tell you about all the great things this does, and then we'll tell you about all the fucked up things it does. But don't worry, we'll show you all these happy things to distract you.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's always like they're always like running around in flower fields and shit like that.
Can help you save. The Chevy Silverado.
Does remind me, I'm gonna go to Basel tomorrow, see what my trade-in value on my car would be. Because I was originally thinking about Schultz, but since they don't take Chryslers there, it would only take it for scrap metal. So I'll give Basel a shot just to see if I can get a good trade value in there.
There you go.
Although I will say, if I can't get as much as I'm hoping for, then I probably might. Yeah, there's a good chance I get it from Schultz, but we'll see. Because I can do at a cap 5,000 on a down payment.
What kind of like car are you looking for? SUV, like something bigger than what you have now, or?
Yeah, an SUV, cause like Justin's car is pretty nice. He's got a Buick Encore. But my brother has a Buick Envision, which is almost the same thing, but it's a little bigger. That's the one I'm looking at. Plus, since I do like to drive a lot, it would be better. It would be nice for especially if you got big road trips with a lot of people. You wouldn't all have to cram in the back of my little Chrysler. I know you had a fun time there with that in the Chinese trip.
That was fun.
Yeah.
And it's the very basis of what they do. Think of the San Francisco 49ers, where this system sort of came.
We got to do another one of those.
He was the running game coach for the 49ers. And
Too bad the China King around here isn't open anymore.
I know. I would so go to it.
I would go just to try to see how many kids are in the back doing homework.
Well, I mean, you can go to the China King now. It's not a buffet. Oh, there you go.
And that's part of it is like I like American food. So that's the part. It's like
Yeah, they don't have
and-
American food at the takeout.
You can I think like ask for fries or something, but yeah, they don't do it. They don't
I think
do it.
fries is about all they have.
I like the chicken. Don't get me wrong. I like the little fucking. Put like little corn on the cob things in there.
Are you talking about baby corn?
Yes.
I've never been a fan of baby corn. Not gonna lie.
I don't mind.
I don't hate it, but
I just pretend to eat it like a regular corn on the cob.
yeah, I mean it's required to do that, but
Fucking Knox.
I feel like that's like a joke. Almost every sitcom does is like they'll have a scene where someone's eating baby corn. They're just like.
Definitely felt like he should have gotten more yards on his interception return. Came over, reenacting it, laughing. Said, "I just got too excited." And then on the second one, Deshaun Elliott, all business, sat on the bench, got a few high fives, but immediately called for the heating pad for that left calf that he pulled in pregame warmups.
If the Bills lose this game, then they have to go back to Miami next week.
Wouldn't they just stay in Miami?
I don't know.
That's actually a good question. Would they?
don't know whether they would
Oh,
practice.
is Davis going to the locker room?
I could screw him.
Well, that's not what you want to see heading into the playoffs here, and I get the feeling that Sean McDermott said
He tore his ankle or something.
started the game. That time both
Well, he's tested his leg, so
inside.
it couldn't be that bad.
Let's get Josh settled down a little bit here. Let's get a couple of completions.
I'm just big son of a bitch. Keep going.
Good cut.
My cousin said this morning, or no, it was my cousin. No, someone else said they think Josh Allen was gonna have 100 rushing yards on the ground. Well, I guess that's only one.
Has Josh Allen ever had a 100 rushing yards on the ground outside of like
I don't
maybe
know.
his rookie year?
It is possible. You never know.
It's actually a good question. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Keep plays alive, great big plays down the field because he's so quick. And Josh Allen creates the same way, but because you can't tackle him, he's too big.
Inside run here with Cook
Ooh, okay.
for a couple of yards.
Okay.
It's one of those interesting things to try to balance the scales of justice, if you will. You want Josh Allen to be that dynamic, go win the championship, but sometimes you don't want him to try to play hero ball. It's a fine line to find the
Oh yeah,
in-between spot.
yeah. He had two 100-yard rushing yard games in his rookie year.
Injuries definitely becoming a factor here. But Josh Allen, a lot of
He had one in 2021,
his offensive coordinator, Joe Brady, I need something to
and
couple of runs. So
that was about it. Looks like.
Okay.
Yup. He did get close in that first playoff game against the Texans. Oh, beautiful pass. Beautiful catch. Stephon Diggs still exists.
Mm-hmm. Gain of 36. Wow. You like Apple couldn't keep up with them. Well, fuck it, just keep burning Eli Apple then.
Yeah, he burned Eli Apple on that first play before, and then
True.
you know, just a little short.
Eli Apple is the most overrated cornerback. I'll say that right now.
That was almost interference too.
What team did he play for before? Giants?
Wait, he was
over- played for
drafted.
the Giants.
Yeah, he was drafted. He's bounced around the league a couple places. Yeah, he was drafted by the Giants. Played there for a couple years. I know he was on the Bengals for that 1 year in the Super
Let's
Bowl.
go.
Yeah, and then he got burned by Cooper Kupp in the Super Bowl.
deep throw like that to somebody who can run like Stephon Diggs and plant this thing right on the money and just give his guy a chance. That's what Diggs
That was definitely pass interference. I think he was grabbing his jersey there.
just keep
Not that it matters, but
plays.
two to the right. One in motion. Fakes the pass. Trent Sherfield with the tippy toe bounce out, bounced off the linebacker catch.
Trent Sherfield, former Miami Dolphin too. That's great.
Dolphins legend Trent Sherfield. That face says it all. Oh my God, he's on his tippy toes too. Look at that.
Sweet. Tyler Bass's extra point is good. Okay. Take that.
That's ESPN play of the week right there.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Man, that's like a Julio Jones type play right there.
I know. Also, Julio Jones' fall off was terrible too.
I mean, it
Like,
happens
he
to
just
the
had way
best.
too many he just had way too many injuries like the last couple seasons, and then he just he was good, and then he just was terrible.
He had like 2 touchdowns for the Eagles a couple weeks ago.
Did he really?
Yeah.
It's probably the best game he's had in 3 years.
He's kind of like Hopkins now. He's like not nearly as fast, but he's still got the hands.
With available Super
I don't know.
Cruise connected by OnStar, only Super Cruise lets you drive hands-free and tow hands-free. It'll help you get to the adventure energized, and it'll help drive you home.
PenguinCustom.net. Glad I get credit
hate it when the Pang would steal my credit cards.
Facts.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Titanium. Whoa.
When Doug and Andre came to
If only I cared.
We navigated a turbulent housing market by
Buying a motorhome.
I made their move count. We've guaranteed 100%.
When are we buying a motorhome?
For millions of new homeowners. Intuit TurboTax.
Davis headed to the locker room.
Well, that's not good. Well, that might be good just to get, Khalil Shakir some more opportunities. That's probably why Trent Sherfield was. That's probably why Trent Sherfield was on that play.
That is true. I used to, in franchise mode, I used to give the ball to Sherfield all the time. He had like almost 1,000 yards receiving because he was the slot guy on my team. I just threw him the ball like all the fucking time. I literally just threw to Trent Sherfield and Stephon Diggs, and Kincaid, all the time.
Bills get Isaiah Hodgins back.
Imagine that.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of comments.
Not that good of a wideout though.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna turn into like a number one for the Giants, but he didn't do anything there.
Well, it doesn't take much to be number one with the Giants, to be honest.
I could be the number one receiver with the Giants.
Sure.
Yeah. I'll catch all the touchdowns from Tommy Cutlets and Tyrod Taylor.
You never know. You never know with him. 234 or so yards, you never know.
Keeping an eye on the update as the night goes on. Here's Achan. Touchdown last time. And he keeps
Man,
for a gain of 10 and a first down.
he's got that power.
Johnson was holding on, as was Balin Spector, who's in at linebacker after the Dodson injury.
Same thing, same play. They're just wearing this thing out, right? They're making you believe it's going that way and then just getting him in space the other way. And the one thing, if you want to really get Achan riled up, tell him he's an outside runner.
Oh, we got an injured Bill down. 31. Rasul Douglas.
So Douglas, shit.
Well, that's just another injury you need is on the cornerback.
He had 3 interceptions last week too. Oh, and a pick 6. Well, he had 3 interceptions, I think.
Well, yeah.
Oh, he had
Well, it
2
would be 3 interceptions. One of them returned for a touchdown.
And then he also forced a fumble too.
That's a pretty good game.
He got
Excuse me.
defensive player of the week.
Applebee, stop showing me food. I just loaded myself up on chicken wings and fries, and I've made some sugar snap peas.
No wonder I don't feel as clean.
Here's Charmin Ultra Strong.
My bottom's been saved.
With its diamond weave texture, Charmin Ultra Strong cleans better with fewer sheets and less effort. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
We love our house.
Great location, quiet street.
The garage is a bit of a black hole.
Yeah, everything disappears.
She'll be back.
Son, we gotta clean this place out.
See my winter coat in there? You can't hear me.
Ugh, coat is hideous. Oh, my summer jam's mix.
At least Geico makes bundling a home and car insurance easy. Saves us a ton. You find my box of cords?
Okay, honey, throw me the hose.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Kirby.
Yeah, that commercial was dumb.
Facts. Lots of commercials are dumb.
You can say what you want about Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, but the Nuggies commercial is pretty good. How about we talk about it over them Nuggies?
Last thing they should be talking about. Or that's the last thing Reed should be talking about.
If there's one thing I know, Andy Reid's love his food.
Think.
Sign up now and witness history.
You really think, Jordan?
No. Why do you think he's coaching in Kansas City? He's got to get all that barbecue.
That is true, yeah.
I do want to try that one day, if I ever make my way down there. Maybe if I do one of those baseball trips I keep talking about. And I think next year I definitely would love to do because I think I told you about that. Like starting like maybe like Milwaukee, work my way back, going to Chicago, Detroit, all them.
Wide receiver Gabe Davis, athletic training staff was looking at his left knee area. He was very frustrated before heading to the locker room. He is questionable with a knee injury on defense.
Ooh, yeah, you got a bit of that turf toe.
Dodson spent about 5 minutes in the medical tent before he headed to the locker room. He's questionable with a shoulder, and of course we'll keep an eye on Rasul Douglas down here and get you an update as soon as we have it.
A linebacker hurt too.
Yep. Dodson. Milano, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the other back. It was Raheem Mostert. He's not playing in this tonight.
He gets injured all the time too.
I mean, he's been having his best season. Hey, there's DeMar Hamlin. There he goes.
He got injured in San Francisco all the time too. Mostert did.
I know. He's like a great player when he's on the field.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're starting to say, all right, we're beginning to sell you on our running game. There you go. Now go ahead and step up. Little pump fake to Tyreek on
Oh, that was a no-look throw too.
Smythe in the middle. So we're starting to see the complementary plays now.
Patrick Mahomes would be proud.
250 till the half. Wilson, job inside. Taron Johnson, who's been very active in the run game, gets pushed back on that one. Gain of 7 on first down. And Chris, you talked about the run game and the effectiveness last week against Baltimore. 100 rushing yards already for Miami tonight.
But watch this offensive line, right? We have got, there's Raheem Mostert over on the outside, and that guy has had a phenomenal year this year. Almost 5 yards a carry for him, and this is one of his worst years. So, I mean, it's unbelievable what they've been doing running the football here. So now,
Wilson inside, Balin Spector. In his second year out of Clemson, it's been a lot of special teams play for Spector. He makes that
That's where he's
stop
from,
as we
Clemson?
get
I guess
to
I didn't
the
know
2-minute
that.
warning. Here at Hard Rock Stadium, tied at 7 with Miami driving.
Wow, look at all those basketball courts next to that place. Or
I know.
probably some of them tennis courts too. Imagine there's just like a big ass football or like soccer game going on in that stadium, and there's like a small tennis match going on next door.
Mm-hmm.
Be like 3 people in the stands. Oh. Well, I can definitely tell you, Patchy's got to release the sea monster at halftime.
Hey, thanks for telling me.
You're welcome. I gotta let the audience know, you know.
That's true. Just got released.
Coach, Jake from State Farm.
This commercial's okay.
You save with home and auto insurance. You're the league's
I'll
most
be the
valuable
judge
member.
here.
MVB? Me?
Be surprised.
Man, I just did not see this coming. This is truly unexpected.
I'm gonna start locking this
Stupid.
place up. Hey, you done?
Bundling. Just another way to save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor,
Just cringe.
State Farm is there.
Pause for the facts. Susie here is shopping for a used car, but she doesn't know that nearly half of them have been in an accident.
Interesting.
But Carfax.com shows how accidents impact price, so she doesn't have to overpay. Unpause. Shop the all-new Carfax.com.
Oh, is that the tour? No. Oh, yes. No, just the Olympics. I will say I am interested to watch the Olympics with the flag football inclusion now.
Baseball too. There's gonna be baseball.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm surprised baseball's not already in there, because that's a pretty, like, global sport at this point.
Well, I think the problem is it takes place in the middle of summer, and baseball's going on in the middle of summer.
True.
So I don't know how they're gonna. Maybe they just won't schedule games for that specific time period. I don't know how they're gonna do that.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. I mean, well, you could do that during. Well, the All-Star
middle of
break is
summer.
well,
It's
the
4th of
All-Star
July.
break is during the summer, right?
That is true.
Because that's about.
They could just do an All-Star break.
Yeah, that's a pretty like open, like free period right there. Besides the All-Star
Problem
game.
is too, is it's like every country. So you'd be playing MLB, which is USA, obviously, and then you'd be doing like, because it's players from other countries too. So it'd be mixed in with a lot of other leagues too around the world.
Yeah, I have no idea how they would do that.
The only I think way they could do it is obviously they have to force more like games in a week,
Mm-hmm.
and they'd probably be playing to like middle of November. I'm guessing.
Guess we'll see how it
Unless they wanted to
goes.
start games. Unless they wanted to start games in like middle of March, maybe. Instead of like end of March, they could just do it like 15 days early.
Well, would they have like a full baseball season or?
I think they still would have to, yeah, 162 games.
I just, I just don't think that's possible.
And the time it takes to catch this ball.
We'll see.
Uses AWS machine learning and AI to analyze over 1 million data points from every player and every play in over 1,000 games. Giving fans the stats they want in real time. If AWS can do this for the NFL, imagine what it can do for you.
We'll say though, I don't think I'll be able to go as many baseball games this year if I'm gonna get a new car. But probably around April, the budget should start looking better. So we'll see.
It'd be nice if I get a job soon, then I could start making some cash.
Well, I'm always willing to drive. I just do like some gas money.
Smooth off. Ooh, interesting.
Who's ineligible downfield?
I'll be a big fat guy that blocks.
We're not.
Or not.
Let's take a look.
Very close to the first down. Let's look at it again. There it is right there is the question. You're going to see Tyreek. The ball will be caught behind the line of scrimmage.
Very close there as Hunt was releasing downfield again. So it's going to be short. It was a timeout.
Yeah, it was close. I think they made the right call.
It was just short of the first down, so we have 3rd and a yard coming up.
Yeah. Can we go to Terry and just ask for a clarification on that?
Exactly.
Yeah, Chris, his whole body has to be on. His right foot was still within a yard when the pass was released. So that was a good pickup. This is not a foul. They did get help from replay. Replay can do that in this case. So it is not a foul.
Oh, okay. I was wondering that because they probably heard it on like their little earpiece, like while he was saying that. He's just like, "Wait, what are you saying?" From the replay guys.
Thank you, Terry, for the clarification. 3rd and a yard for Tua. Swipe the tight end in motion. Tagovailoa throws. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill in front of Benford. Puts Miami back in front.
And with the backflip.
On the outside, working against their best now remaining, Christian Benford. And nobody wants to try and cover this guy one-on-one, and nobody wants to try and stay with him doing flips and backflips and everything in the end zone. He came out here to play. He had a drop in that one last week, and I thought all week he was going to be fired up for this one, and he has been.
Sanders adds the extra point. 1:43 left. Miami takes the lead. You referenced late
Right, don't do anything stupid here. They get ball, or Bills get ball at half, I think. So just.
Yeah, I believe the Dolphins got the ball first, so.
Simone Biles take this. Tyreek sticks the landing. Miami on top. By 7.
If AI is the Wild West, does that make data the new gold? Huh.
Knock, knock. #1 broker here for the #1 hitmaker.
Thanks for swinging by, Carl.
No problem. So what are all those for?
This lets me adjust the bass, add more guitar, maybe some drums.
Wow, so many choices.
Yeah, like Schwab. I can get full service wealth management, advice, invest on my own, and trade on Thinkorswim.
You know, Carl is the only front man you need.
Oh, I gotta take this, Carl. It's Schwab.
Have a choice in how you invest with Schwab.
Well, I was on my regular route when I find this note. Bring rings to beach wedding.
FedEx presents Tall Tales of True Deliveries.
So I grabbed the rings and hustled down the beach.
Who has the rings?
I do. I do. Okay, say wedding, all set. Just another day on the job.
If this is what we did for love, see what we can do for your business. FedEx.
If someone is in trouble, you do whatever you gotta do.
Facts.
That's just who you are. Mass casualties en route.
You were here, I'm here, we're in this together.
That's Ripley. We met before.
Do not treat me like the boy you knew 20 years ago.
Shut down every block between here and Med.
What is happening?
Let's do it.
Chicago Wednesday returns January 17th on NBC and Peacock.
Folks like to say quarterbacks own a team they dominate. Well, Josh Allen's in that neighborhood with his record against Miami. 10-2 in the last 12, including the playoffs. And
Damn, he's really had their number.
put up in those games. 12 straight games with multiple touchdown passes. That's the longest streak in NFL history against one opponent. And now up to 40 combined touchdowns. It ties the most against one opponent through 13 games in the history of the league. So Josh Allen's had great success over the years against Miami, and they're going to need some Josh Allen magic. And may be able to go back-to-back here. The Bills have one timeout, get the ball to start the second half. After a slow start, Chris, it's starting to turn around.
It's the Josh Allen experience. We've seen it before. First one, fade away, interception by Eli Apple. This was on 4th and 2. Why not throw it up? Probably gained 15 yards or so there. But then the scramble happened. We also saw the deep shot on the fadeaway jumper.
I just tagged you in something.
off the helmet or hand or whatever
Looking
it
a
was
second.
of Van Ginkel in for the touchdown. And so a minute 43 left in the half. Who knows what's going to happen on this drive?
The 25, Allen throws. Sherfield gets it to Gaines.
Do that.
Sherfield caught that touchdown. His first touchdown of the
Do
year.
that.
His first touchdown since he was a Miami Dolphin. This is where he played last season.
Man, this game could have had better, well, not better, but, like, it could have had, like, bigger stakes, but still, definitely wouldn't, if I was a Bills fan, I definitely wouldn't mind having the number 2 seed instead of the number 6.
1 yard line. It's a first down as Douglas heads back to the locker
Yeah.
room.
That's a big loss right there. It really is. Rasul Douglas just gave this defense a spark, and I'm sure Sean McDermott's sitting over there going, oh, now we're back to the future here again on our cornerback position.
I was thinking, though, like, in the offseason, I think the Jacksonville Jaguars should actually hire Frank Wright as their offensive coordinator, because not saying Frank Wright's a great coach, not saying Doug Peterson's a great coach, but those two together had that great Super Bowl run in 2013 and made Carson Wentz look like an MVP and turned Nick Foles into Super Bowl MVP.
That's true.
So, like, those two together might have a special chemistry.
It's nice to have that veteran presence back in there one more time, though, with Jerome Baker. And they wanted to get Baker a little experience out there with David Long just to get him ready for the playoffs. I don't think they wanted his first game back to be in the playoffs. So there he is, been practicing all week, and he is the leader of that defensive front.
See the brace on the left knee.
It's a good Baja Blast.
Second and 10 for Josh. Fournette's the back. Underneath, a little Shakir tackled by David Long. Here's the 47-yard.
All right, looks like they're just trying to dink and doink their way down the field.
104 to go. Buffalo takes its last one before third down. We're back in 30 seconds.
Every day, more dog people and more vets are deciding it's time for a fresh approach to pet food.
No. Okay.
Food.
No. Of course, it's got to happen just before halftime.
It's smarter, healthier pet food.
Yeah, after I'm done draining the sea monster, I'll hook up my phone. Try that again.
Browns and Texans is at 4:30 on Saturday.
Fuck.
Packers and Cowboys is 4:30 on Sunday, according to Adam Schefter.
So hard to defend. You get all those receivers on the field, and there just isn't enough defenders to stop Allen's runs.
Getting out quick, and he's caught by Diggs. He
Nice.
gets it inside. And Stephon Diggs takes off. Gain of 17 to the 23.
Nice.
See if they clock him 35.
It just had to be 4:30. It just had to be at the 4:31 on Saturday.
Keep it going with 25 left. And Allen feeling it, dealing it, gets it outside Dalton Kincaid a yard. And out of bounds.
Sure, because they want to save quote unquote the better matchup for a Sunday. I don't know. That's my guess. There's probably some analytics behind it. Which time will we get the most views? That's probably what they're thinking.
I suppose, but Cleveland's got a pretty dedicated fan base. Not the team that's pretty thirsty for a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Previous plays under review, I believe, was the announcement from Alex Kemp.
Packers and Cowboys would get way more views, I'm thinking.
23-yard line. It was a pass to the side to Dalton Kincaid. Unclear if it's
True.
possession or does he go out of
Yeah, it didn't have to be like Sunday or Monday night, but well. Good. Ooh, he just got that in. There was some pretty obvious like green. You could see him between his cleat and the white line.
Mm-hmm.
In New York. So we're going to look at that. We're going to step out. 21 seconds left. Is this a catch or not? With 21 to go.
She found it. The feeling of finding the psoriasis treatment she's been looking for. Sotyktu is the first of its kind once daily pill for moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. For the chance at clear or almost clear skin. It's like the feeling of finding your back is back. Or finding psoriasis can't deny the splendor of these thighs. Once daily Sotyktu is proven to get more people clearer skin than the leading pill. Don't take if you're allergic to Sotyktu. Serious reactions can occur. Sotyktu can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB. Serious infections, cancers including lymphoma, muscle problems, and changes in certain...
Don't mind all this. Just look at the bridal. Look at the wedding. And look at the cosplayer. This pill will kill you, but it will make you happy.
It's not known if Sotyktu has the same risk as JAK inhibitors. Find what plaque psoriasis has been hiding. Ask your dermatologist.
Oh my god, and she got the full wedding bouquet.
Clearly you. Sotyktu.
I know what I want to do today. I've been working so hard, it's time to play. Gonna get up, get out, and do my thing. Go scene and get swept away. Hey,
Trying to think if there was any like new stadiums I wanted to go to this year, but the only one off the top of my head is probably like MetLife in New Jersey.
Yeah, I don't know which ones.
Or like maybe in September could keyword maybe like a Yankees like Jets like duo. You know, if you're going to NYC, you know, you might as well spend the whole trip there, or like, you know, spend a week there or something. We'll see.
Get a ton of money.
I mean, I stayed there for a couple of days. It wasn't that much.
I'm just talking about like the games themselves.
Oh, of course. Like I said, it's just a thought.
Set your DVR now and don't miss an episode. ATT Fantasy League tomorrow on NBC and set your DVR now.
I know probably going to a Bisons and Seawolves game because that won't be that much money. Plus, I like that little stadium the Seawolves has.
Really, is it nice?
Yeah, I think you'd like that stadium. Oh, Cook! No!
Wow.
No! Oh, that was right to him. Oh.
Run up that exact same play.
Uh,
Mad, that's what I would do. Run the same play 30 times.
This has been equally as frenetic, if not as high scoring, a first half.
I love watching the Buffalo Bills play when they get in this mode right here, right? Because you never know what's going to happen out there. And while we've seen a very disciplined approach from Tua and the Miami Dolphins and Mike McDaniel, on the other side, it just feels like when Josh gets in this mode, he's happy, he's creative, he's like a kid on the schoolyard, and the only guy not happy right
now that's prevent defense if I've ever seen it.
Yeah, just catch the ball and run out of bounds. That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
It's kind of shitty defense. I don't know why
Like,
they would. I mean, I get it, but then I
I like I understand having have a couple guys in the end zone, but like have your linebackers at least up there. Jesus.
Yeah, like that was easy. Was it the right move defensively?
These are normal plays from the 10-yard line. From the 20-yard line, that's a little tougher. So they gave up a free shot now at the end zone.
Timeout Miami. Take another one to set the defense here. Ty Johnson has come in as the back.
Gosh, Allen has 239 first half yards. Insane.
That doesn't sound right, man. I mean, I'm not saying it isn't right, but like I feel like he hasn't thrown for that many yards. Does have 15 completions though.
And the Dolphins will go to Kansas City. Of note, if the Bills win and the games are in Buffalo and in Kansas City, peek ahead in the weather forecast. In Buffalo, it's in the 20s with snow on and off for a couple of days. In Kansas City, they're expecting a real cold snap with a snowstorm before it.
It's supposed to be cold next week.
I've heard. I already know what happens here.
I wasn't paying attention.
He was just short.
Yeah. That sucks.
Say what you want about Eli Apple, but he made a pretty solid tackle there. Well, him and that 55 there.
If you're gonna make a play there, you gotta at least throw it into the end zone. I'm thinking.
Right. Unless the coverage, suggests you could run that in, but like they were obvious yeah, even if that 55 wasn't there, like Eli Apple could have easily pulled him down. Anyways. Excuse me. All right, halftime break. I shall BRB.
Yes, same.
Feel free to get some snacks and drink, whatever.
Yep.
Thank you, Mike. That's a way to end the first half, too. Coming up, we're going to reveal the entire wild card weekend schedule, which will see the Cowboys host the Packers. We'll look ahead to that one and more coming up on the Toyota Halftime.
Want more football stats? Just ask Siri. Who leads the league in touchdown passes?
Just like old times.
Where are the kids, by the way?
I left him in the woods with some bread. That was 3 days ago.
Every family loves extended family.
Is this too dressy?
Not if you're a scarecrow.
Do you think less of me because I was married to him for 17 years?
Yes. I like you, Jim, even though you took some getting used to.
So did you.
So did you.
So did you.
So did you.
Extended Family, Tuesday on NBC and Peacock.
places.
We got Chris, Ahmed, Devin, Jason. 14 playoff teams are set. 4 of the 6 wild card matchups are set, and now the schedule is set as well. We kick it off right here on NBC, 4:30. Browns versus Texans, then 8 o'clock exclusively streaming on Peacock. Patrick Mahomes' Super Bowl defense begins there versus Steelers, maybe Dolphins, or even in a tie of tonight's game, the Buffalo Bills. Sunday, 3 games for you, 1 p.m. CBS. The winner of our game tonight will host the 7th seed in the AFC. 4:30 on Fox. You get the Packers versus the Cowboys, and then 8 o'clock right here on NBC, the Matthew Stafford Bowl, the Jared Goff
The
Bowl.
Ahmed Fareed Bowl
Rams
right
versus
there.
Lions. 1 game on Monday. We got Eagles and Bucks, 8 p.m. on ESPN and ABC. So let's talk about some of these matchups now, Chris. And we'll start with the Dallas Cowboys, the only team in the NFL to not have a home loss this year. How did the Pack figure out a way?
Well, the Cowboys are the better football team, but the Packers' offense is hot here the last 3 weeks. They're creative. They've been running the ball. We know Dallas has problems stopping the run. They play man-to-man, and the Packers got some heat at wide receiver to make it interesting.
All right, so that is the 7 and the 2 matchup. One of the juicier storylines is Matthew Stafford going back to Detroit to take on the Detroit Lions. But what do you think is the most important matchup in that game?
It's going to be that Matthew Stafford-led offense against this Detroit defense. This defense hasn't always performed well. Not that good against the pass. They've done pretty well against the run. But this Rams offense, they've been able to run the football and throw with Puka. Kupp sat out today, so expect to see him fully healthy next week.
Ugh, that was a good poop.
Good, I'm glad.
Just had to let everybody know that.
When you get hit in life, when you get hit in football, you got 2 options.
If the Bills lose, they got to go right back down to Miami next week.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Oh, 1 second, I'm being summoned. Alright.
Oh, it's not gonna work this time.
Return.
Unless.
Stream is paused.
Hold on. Damn, it did something before. Wait. Ha-ha!
Excuse me.
Let's see. No, not MLB.
$5.99. Best deal on the screen. Taking on either Pittsburgh or Miami or Buffalo in that one. 3 games on Sunday. You got one more. He will be traded to another team. Where does he go next? The Commanders are a team to watch. And remember this, there are 14 teams left. One of these teams that lose in the postseason, they might decide, we've got the roster.
Who won 5 of their last 6 as opposed to
Before. Do not treat me like the boy you knew 20 years ago.
Shut down every block between here and Med.
What is happening?
Oh, I did it.
Updated.
I did it.
Did you do it?
No. Fuck. I'll have the mouse on screen. So close. So close.
Was it though?
Okay. Gotta do this quick.
Hey, look, guy built an alpha guy's doing his halftime show. I wonder how long it's gonna last this time.
It's gonna last till the wild card game. 5-2.
Wow, so if Bills lose today, they'll face Dolphins next Saturday night on Peacock.
That's crazy.
Someone said Roger Goodell making all the Swifties pay for Peacock on Saturday night is a power move.
Lol.
Oh, so there'd be a dual Saturday night games apparently. It'd be the Chiefs, Steelers, and then Bills, Dolphins. Both at 8 o'clock. That's weird. They have 2 8 o'clock games like that though.
Okay, I'm gonna stop streaming. Okay, now I'm gonna start streaming again. There we go.
All right. Nice.
Probably want the sound on or something.
Mike, you're trying to win the division
Yes, that
for
would
the
be
first
ideal.
time since 2008. You've got 30 minutes.
And now we're watching it legally.
What does your team need to do to come out on top?
So technically, so what happens is like if I share my screen from my phone on my computer, like it'll come up saying like you know NFL app can't be streamed, you know, disconnect it to watch.
Oh, okay.
So if I go to like the NFL Network, which I can watch, because it's using Chromecast, like a thing will pop up saying like, "Hey, do you want to connect to like a pop-up will come up saying that you want to connect to the Roku Express that's in the living room," and I'm like, I hit the bat button. For some reason, that'll cancel out like the firewall or whatever holding that, and then it just won't show that block anymore. So
Interesting. Gotta love workarounds.
it's not framed the best, but
Close to that first down, trying to bounce it to get it and did not. Zach Sealer, who's been that pair inside with Christian Wilkins.
Sealer, hardly know her.
The stop to force third and short.
hilarious.
Sean McDermott, and what he probably said to his guys at halftime was something like,
Is this halftime show still going? Let's see. No, I think it's done actually. Wait.
Halftime show. Game's on.
I'm talking about this guy in Built in Buffalo. His halftime show. If it's over. Because last week he went like all throughout the second half too.
That's funny.
35-yard line. I don't know if I should have you or John Morgan, our Olympic bobsled analyst, with us.
well, you know, since you guys kicked me out of the Summer Olympics, I'm going right to the Winter Olympics. It does look like the bobsled, doesn't it? That's what they do. Well, the guy in the back pushes the guy in the front who jumps in the car.
They're not actually showing us, are they? It's cringe.
What, the bobsledding?
Yes, that is very cringe.
What's wrong with bobsledding?
Nothing's wrong with it. It's just cringy.
How is it cringy?
Especially when Chris Collinsworth is talking about it.
I don't get you.
Whoa, they threw him over. Come on. Let's playoff Lenny right there.
Playoff Lenny.
Tom Brady from the beginning said, "Give me Leonard Fournette." It came up. He's available.
We're gonna look back and they think they should have 21 to 28 points at the half. Well, yeah, they should.
James Cook should have caught it, and Ty Johnson should have been in, but in the pass now.
Stephon Diggs should have caught that 80 something yards.
Just overthrown.
Buffalo Bills news reporter reported that Gabe Davis is out for the game with a knee injury.
Khalil Shakir time. Let's just get more players injured.
Already lost a couple of edge players, and Van Ginkel has stepped into that role without Jalen Phillips and Bradley Chubb. And that would be a huge injury for the Dolphins. They're checking on Van Ginkel right now.
That's a weird ass name.
Van Dinkel.
Hey, what's going on?
I switched to H&R Block this year and had one of their experts do my taxes for me. Kind of a big win.
Oh, yeah?
They have a refund advance loan.
Hey, what's up there? Oh, I switched to H&R Block, doing my own taxes online. I was able to file free, and it was so easy to do on my own. So long, TurboTax.
You could file free and easily do your own taxes online with H&R Block.
In the time it takes to catch this ball, the NFL uses AWS machine learning and AI to analyze over 1 million.
There was a post earlier. Somebody was saying
every
that.
Player, in every play, in over
Saying that what?
Sorry. I was just looking at
giving fans the stats they want.
saying that
in real time.
that Jordan Love did what
If AWS can do this for the NFL,
he did what Aaron Rodgers couldn't do, and that was get this young Packers team to the playoffs.
I mean, to be fair, Rodgers only had the one season, but yeah.
I own Village Bakery located in Hayden, Idaho. Our mission is to employ people.
Fuck.
Show what acceptance looks
'Kay.
like on a day-to-day basis here at the bakery.
This is a community of just complete and utter love.
It's the people that lift you up when you're down.
A little loud.
Do that on a daily basis, and I've never
cute.
found a community like that ever.
Are you looking at Tinder again?
I'm on Facebook. You know in the people you may know section.
Mm-hmm.
Who works for News 4 popped up on my feed.
And dozens of places to share a meal. Dishing up delicious
So this
food
kind of
from
odd.
some
She
familiar
popped up on my
faces.
feed.
So no
Look her
matter
up on
what you
Instagram.
choose, no one does fun like Carnival.
She's single? No, she's not. Rip. There goes my chances. If I ever really had any, but that's besides the point. The biggest attack to the ego is when you go find a girl and then like find out they're like dating somebody who's like worse looking than you.
Mhm.
That's like the worst feeling. It's like, well, damn. Ooh. I feel like I followed this girl on Instagram a while ago, and she didn't follow me back. Let me see. It's a girl with like thousands of followers. You're kind of screwed. If you got a couple hundred, you're lucky. I feel like. But if they're like 1,000 or more, you're kind of fucked.
I just tagged
Anyway,
you
I
in
need to get
another
off
meme.
Instagram. Okay. So very true. I need to get off Instagram.
Oh, now you're on moved on to Instagram.
I did. I was looking up. Never mind. I was doing research.
Were you looking at titties and butt ass?
I was doing research. That you do on Twitter /X.
I mean,
Wow.
and they're the sack. I mean, I've seen plenty of ass on Instagram, but that's besides the point.
Well, I have too. I haven't seen it like uncovered though.
Well, we got our salty fan in the chat back.
Actually,
Yeah.
well, I closed that tab a while ago.
Ooh, he's lucky he didn't plant his foot wrong there.
Real. Send Tyler Bass out there to kick that. He'd be able to make that 70-yarder, no problem.
Oh yeah.
Who was the one kicker? Was it Justin Tucker? Not Justin Tucker. Somebody kicked like a 65-yarder or something like that. It was just a couple weeks ago.
65-yarder?
Maybe it wasn't that long. It was definitely like
I know.
57-yarder maybe?
Well, Justin Tucker does hold the record with a 60. Yeah, I think it was a 66-yard field goal.
There was some guy who made one. Maybe it was against the Bills.
I don't remember that.
I honestly don't remember. I gotta do some research.
Not to be confused with your other research.
Well, yeah, I gotta do some Googling here. I don't even know how to even Google this. Regardless, it was a semi-decent long kick, and he made it. Maybe it was like mid-50s, something like that. 53 maybe? I don't know.
Glad I get credit card fraud alerts from Navy Federal Credit Union.
Let me check Pro Football Reference, maybe. Maybe I can find something.
That's mine. Stop that penguin.
Someone said, the NFL is scripting it just as I predicted. Lions beat the Rams, Dallas beats Green Bay, then the Lions return to Dallas and beat them, and then play the 49ers or San Fran. It's coming. Stafford versus the Lions. All for Detroit's first home playoff game in 30 years. The Lions lose, not gonna lie.
Wow.
That's what they get for trading Matt Stafford.
I mean, they won a Super Bowl. They basically already won.
Well, true, but still.
Well, not the Lions, but
Lions. Yeah. I've always been a Matt Stafford guy.
he's always been a pretty reliable quarterback, just not had the best teams.
Also, remember when you were talking about the Vikings and how they didn't need Kirk Cousins and all their shit? Yeah, I think they need Kirk Cousins.
I mean, I think they need a defense first, but Because, like, that first half of the year, like, Kirk Cousins was balling out, but, like, that was only because the defense was giving up, like, 30, 40-point games. You kind of had to.
Isn't it 8-Chain? They keep saying it's 8-Chan.
I thought it was H-Chan.
I thought it was Shane. Kane? Man, I don't know. This game is low scoring.
I can find the longest punt, but I can't find the longest.
Like I said, maybe it wasn't an NFL record. It might have just been a very long field goal. Pretty sure it was in the 50s, though. Of course, I can't remember what team it was now. Bills are 10-1 past 11 games versus the Dolphins, including playoffs. Wow.
Yeah, I'm looking at the 2023 NFL leaders, and it'll tell me the longest punt, but not the longest kick.
Ooh. There's a Barrios who pitches in MLB too.
Really?
He's a pitcher for the, I think Toronto now? Blue Jays, I think he pitches for. He used to pitch for the Twins, I think.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I can't find anything about someone making a 60-yard field goal, even in the past couple of years.
I don't know though. Must have been just a regular 50-yarder.
Oh, there's Jake Elliott in 20. Oh yeah, Jake Elliott did kick a 60-yarder in 2023.
Oh man, did I lock the car?
Or was it Matt Prater? Matt Prater kicked a 62-yard field goal this year.
What team is he again?
Cardinals, I think. There's Joel Slay, Brandon Albury, and Harrison Buckner also kicked a 60-yarder.
Every day, more dog people and more vets are deciding it's time for a fresh approach to pet food. They're quitting the kibble and kicking the cans and feeding their dogs dog food that's actually, well, food. Developed with vets, made from real meat and veggies, portioned for your dog, and delivered right to your door. It's smarter, healthier pet food.
It's great. Panthers gave up for Bryce Young, DJ Moore, 2024 number 1 overall pick, number 9 overall pick, 2023 second round pick, 2023 second round pick. Panthers finished with the worst record in NFL at 2-15. The number 1 Bears, number 1 pick will go to the Bears. That's great.
I feel bad for Bryce Young because I don't blame him that much. That Panthers organization's a joke.
I wonder if Panthers are going to select another quarterback now.
Well, I don't see that happening. I don't even think that. I don't have a high pick anyways. So.
Well, no, it looks like they have the number. Or yeah, I guess you're right. Well, no, if they had the second worst record, then they probably pick second. I'm guessing after the Bears, right?
I don't think so.
assuming that so they didn't trade. Well, because they traded the number 1 overall pick.
Let me take a look.
Well, that doesn't.
Yeah, it goes Bears, Commanders, Patriots, Cardinals, Chargers, Giants, Tennessee, Falcons, Bears again, and then the Jets at 10. Then Minnesota, Broncos, Raiders, Saints, Colts, Seahawks, Jaguars, Bengals, and have no idea about the rest of them yet because playoffs. Yeah, the Panthers wouldn't even have a first-round pick. Huh. That's funny.
Come on, let's see what we can do here.
There you go.
Got it. French Sherfield again.
The GOAT.
Sir.
I mean, he would know this coverage better than anybody, probably.
Josh Allen's using him how I would use him in Madden.
Oh, yeah, right over the middle on the slant. I don't think that was...
decent too. I may have buffed his speed a little bit too, but that's besides the point.
Wow.
Just a little bit. Remember a couple years ago, it was in like my 3rd season of franchise, so I traded for Saquon Barkley and made Saquon Barkley speed 99 overall, so when he got overall, he was just fucking gone. I had to make James Cook faster too, and his overall a little better because his overall was like 70, like 6 or something like that. I bumped him up to like 81. Because like whoever the other running back was, Murray was like higher than he was. I bumped up his speed to like 80, maybe 2 or 3. I bumped his speed up a little bit too, because he wasn't very fast. But that's all I changed with him though, because I didn't really need to change anything else. Short, you son of a bitch. Actually, no, keep running. Keep running. Keep running. Keep running. I want to see him jump over somebody. One of my favorite things about like built in Buffalo is like once around I'll still see people like share like memes and stuff that I made.
Nice.
That's what makes it satisfying.
That's what makes the world go around. Memes. I was telling Justin earlier. Because of all like the tycoon games, like it has the memes on the wall. It's just like, you know, that's what makes the world go round. Every workplace should just be covered in memes.
Yeah.
Especially the how's life? Meaningless.
I need 3 more presents. 3 more million presents in that game, then I'm done.
Lol.
So Kincaid's a beast. I might want his jersey. I'm trying to think. If I get a
Excuse
new
me.
Bills jersey eventually, I don't know what the next one I'll get.
Jesus Christ. I think you like bumped your mic there or something.
Oh, sorry.
We're good. Boy, look at that young Kincaid.
He's gonna be the next Travis Kelce. You heard it here first.
Oh, okay. Well, he was first round pick for a reason.
Well, he has like the second most receiver. He broke some record. I forgot what it was now.
I think he broke the most receptions for a rookie of the Bill.
Rookie tight end is, but yeah, I think that's what it was.
I think Sam Laporta
Yeah,
broke the record today for like all time.
Oh yeah, he did.
And then I think I think he might have gotten a freaking season-ending injury, unfortunately.
Yeah, Kincaid will finish the game with the franchise record for catches in a season by a tight end. Okay. Yep, he officially just broke it.
Nice.
I'll compare him to Travis Kelce. I don't even give a shit. And he's a big dude. He's built like him.
Right. And if he can block by Kittle can.
Exactly. Also, George Kittle, overrated. I said that.
Wow.
I stick by that. He gets injured way too often, dude. And
He
he doesn't put his...
He hasn't been injured that often this year.
His numbers aren't that great, I feel like, this year. It seems like he's the type of tight end on fantasy I'll have, right? I'll put up 15 points one week, the next week I'll have like one catch for like 5 yards.
I mean, that's a lot of tight ends.
But if you're a top tight end like Travis Kelce,
But Travis Kelce is one of a kind. It's like him and Andrews. Like Kittle at least has the better ceiling than most other tight ends.
That's fair. Still overrated in my opinion.
He does is a little injury prone. I'll agree there.
Say he's the definition of injury. Hey, there's your boy Shakir.
Yeah. Man, I should have bet Josh Allen over 300 yards. He's on pace for that. Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck was that? He should have just ran for it.
Yeah, I don't know why, like...
I think he was past the line of scrimmage anyway.
Well, as long as, like, your back foot's still in bounds. Well, he was still in it anyways.
If he literally would have just took one step to the right, ran to the right, he would have had a first down. There was nobody over there. One for it. Oh, fuck. He lost it?
He ripped it out of his hands.
Wow.
Boy, it's a good thing for Jacksonville, am I right? Or the Titans, actually.
Yeah, for real. Bucks, they couldn't even get a field goal out of that drive.
Man, Josh Allen's going to have like 400 yards, and they're only going to get like one touchdown.
I know.
To the wall. APP, motherfucker. APP. Not looking too good. Boy, this game's going by quick.
It's moving quick. Not a lot of scoring, but they're just moving quick.
I remember there was games last year, like I would get home and it would be the start of the fourth quarter. It's almost 10:30 and it's about to start the fourth quarter. Yeah, I would get home at 11 last year.
Sotyktu is the first of its kind once-daily pill for moderate to severe plaque psoriasis for the chance at clear or almost clear skin. It's like the feeling of finding that outfit psoriasis tried to hide from you, or finding your swimsuit is ready for prime time. Dad, once daily Sotyktu is proven to get more people clearer skin than the leading pill. Don't take if you're allergic to Sotyktu. Serious
Thought this isn't for the playoffs.
Sotyktu can lower your ability to fight infections, including
You're just going to have to face Miami again, that's all.
I was gonna say. Hopefully they could do more like film this next week and look at what they did right week 4.
That's true. That's the best thing that can come out of this game if it's a loss.
More film, yeah.
Find what plaque psoriasis has been hiding. Ask your dermatologist about Sotyktu for clear.
But I mean, assists are better than points, Jordan. That's what I always say.
That's very true. No, that's what Joe Dunn always says. Come on. Brockton basketball coach and baseball coach legend.
Oh, yeah. To be fair, when he coached us, we won more games under him than we won We won more games in one season with him than we did out of all the other years fucking combined. We won. Let's see.
Well, wasn't
8 games with him.
Well, wasn't what's his name like coaching until he got like suspended?
That was baseball.
Oh, you're talking basketball.
That's basketball.
Okay. Yeah, I know Seaberg. He had like that first good year, and then it was.
Yeah, we won 8 games with Joe that one year, and then we won 2 games my senior year. And then I didn't make the team my junior year, but I don't think they won any games that year with Seaberg.
Well, I remember that one year they only won. Yeah, they only had one win. Has Brockton even won a basketball game yet?
They actually beat Sherman a few weeks ago. It's the first time they beat Sherman in like 17 years or something like that in Sherman.
That's crazy.
I gotta try to find the exact tweet because Brockton basketball posted it. Because I asked my brother, I was like,
posted it on what? Like Facebook?
They posted it on their Facebook. Like Brockton basketball did, yeah.
I didn't know they had a Facebook page. I'm gonna have to follow it now.
But I screenshotted it and sent it to like one of my group chats that I'm in. Okay, Brockton beat Sherman 54-51 last time Brockton won a road game against Sherman 5,831 days ago.
That's crazy.
I did the math. That would have been my brother. I think would have been like 9th grader on the time. So that was before my brother. They had like Jordan Patterson and Dan Ferguson, and went to like JCC and played in like those big games, you know, before states or whatever. So that would have been even a couple years before that. Those Sherman games used to be wild though. Like they used to beat Sherman at home, but like they could never beat them on the road. But those road games were intense, dude. A lot of racist shit going on at those games too. You'd be surprised. Oh yeah. Because they had McCallum Buchanan on the team, who was black for Brockton. We used to go to like North Collins and like fucking Sherman, like the old hick towns. lot of racist old white people.
Well,
Just say that.
yeah, I don't doubt it, unfortunately.
Whoa, the new iPhone 15. With that amazing camera, I'll be sharing pics from the swell. You do not want to see yourself ski.
Wow, at least they beat New Life Christian School. Whatever that is.
Couldn't tell you.
Well, it looks like that was their first game of the year.
Travel for that?
I don't know, I'm just looking on Facebook. Oh, here it is.
I'm gonna Google it. Oh, it's an Olean. Dude, that's a hike.
Greg uses Verizon. Anthony has Spectrum One. With Verizon, Greg pays
Wait, they have highlights? You can watch the highlights?
and another $5 for
God.
internet security.
Plus monthly fees.
Oh, thanks.
With Spectrum One, Anthony
Wow. I was not expecting to ever see. I was not expecting to watch the highlights of a Brockton basketball game.
I know.
Especially at a different school.
over $85 a month. That's over $1,000 in savings.
I'm switching to Spectrum.
Call, click, or visit.
And Sherman's Gym is not very big. But Sherman's not a big town either.
No. Gym kind of sucks too. It's always nasty in there. The women's locker room was fucking terrible.
Why were you in the women's locker room?
Because that's where we got changed.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You kind of have to like share it. Well, not share it, but that's like the visiting locker room.
The two locker rooms that smelled the worst were Sherman's and Westfield's. The fucking worst.
I mean, now granted, locker rooms aren't known for their great smells, but
The women's locker rooms were fucking nasty.
women were probably queefing in there left and right.
I was gonna say, and I did it with the most respect possible. I mean, just nasty. I remember, we used to, people used to open the women's locker rooms. The coach would be like, "What are you going in there for?" I didn't want to touch their shit. It was already smelly enough as it was. But you're right, they probably had all kinds of stuff going on in there.
Okay, a reminder, Saturday during Super Wildcard Weekend presented by Verizon, the first ever playoff game exclusively streamed. So this game is streaming and only available on Peacock. Will be in Kansas City, either Pittsburgh, Miami, or Buffalo if this game tonight ends up in a tie. Get ready for next week and download Peacock today.
I'm watching creative. You ever see like those videos of people creating stuff in like creative modes?
In what?
Watching in Fortnite.
No.
I'm watching wildly on Facebook right now. Somebody creating a crazy like obstacle course. Pretty sweet actually. There's like boost pads. They're like launching them and shit. Would never be creative enough to like, plan all this shit. Ooh, and at the end he shoots something that says like and subscribe. That's cool.
Whoa.
Actually, it doesn't say subscribe. It just says like. Okay, come here.
Are you talking to the pussy again?
This why she's sitting next to me. She hardly ever comes over. My other cat, she's upstairs. That's the one I normally talk to at night. But this one,
She knows you're having a rough time watching this Bill game.
I guess.
Yeah, that's not. Can't do that. Come on, Ingold.
Already the fourth quarter, shit.
Yeah, like I said, this game is like going by.
I was gonna say it was like. Wait, I'm looking at Twitter. People are saying Josh Allen sucks. Josh Allen sucks. He's got like 400 passing yards, doesn't he? Something like that.
Well, it's not 400, but 276.
Seems like he's got a lot.
Does have 2 interceptions though and a fumble now.
I still want Sean McDermott fired. Me, my brother, and my cousin are all like, we want him fired. Because don't get me wrong, he's helped the defense because the defenses fall apart. But
I personally, I still would give
having an
him.
offensive coach would having an offensive mindset. Would
Personally, I
probably
still would
jump
just like give him one more year, have him actually like just hire a defensive coordinator. I think that's just been the problem this year. He's just been having too much on his plate, having to call defensive plays and be the head coach. There are some guys who can do that, but I don't think he's that guy. And again, give Joe Brady some time.
terrible on defense. A part of it is though his main starters have gotten injured too, though.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, then
Yeah,
that's not his fault. That's the
lineman went out. Matt Milano's been out. Trey
like,
White got injured,
and it's on the general manager to like get him players that like can back him up. That's not the head coach's job.
No.
Again,
I would just at this point in Josh Allen's career, I think you want to have an offensive.
possibly, but like I said, my take is I would give Joe Brady a full off season and bring in a real defensive coordinator. And if the same problems were happening next year, then I would fire McDermott.
Oh, sorry. I may have just. You'll see. Wow. I was just talking shit about him earlier. Let's go.
That's how you do it. Holy shit, he is fast.
Let's fucking go.
Hey, and we're actually ahead of the thing, the game cast. That hasn't even popped up yet.
That's great. Wow. I told you, you never know what he's gonna do when punt returns. He's either gonna fumble it or take it all the way back to the house.
One or the other.
Wow. His first team All Pro. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that. Man, that was some great blocking too. He had a nice big hole to just run through.
Yeah, like on the left side of the field there, he's just wide open.
Because like the only guy who was close to him was like at the very beginning. Otherwise, it was pretty much open field.
Nice.
Tie it up. He's played in like 3 games this year. And he's still probably going to get comeback player of the year.
Hey, listen. He just about died, okay?
He did die.
Okay, well, yes, Joe Flacco didn't, so that doesn't matter, okay?
Yeah, but Joe Flacco had to escape the Jets.
What did what exactly did Joe Flacco do besides being old and sucked?
Everybody thought he was done, and obviously he's not done.
Fair, but DeMar Hamlin died.
Yeah, but he escaped. But he got away from the Jets. Isn't that better than? Isn't that greater than dying?
Well, you may be on that.
With digital light LED technology from Mercedes-Benz.
Shit. And I'm still gonna head up the gym tonight.
And out.
Motivation you have, please.
Well, that's the thing. Like I've had people tell me it's like, why don't you go in the morning? Because in the morning I'm all groggy and don't want to do anything.
Yeah, I feel like if anything, I would probably go in the morning just because I wouldn't be able to go after. I'm like.
That I'm the complete opposite. I'm more energized in the latter half of the day.
I feel like once I'm home, like done with like what I'm doing shit for the day, I'd be done. It's just me though.
Well, that's the difference. I haven't done. I have not left the house today, so.
Okay.
But like that's what I mean. Like once I get out of work, like, I just go straight to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if I woke up in the morning, I'd have to find the motivation to actually like go to the gym. Then I'd have to come home, make food, I don't feel like doing all that.
Fair. That's fair.
But it is convenient just going to the Planet Fitness.
You still gotta find some girl trying to do a TikTok there and get on their video.
Oh yeah, I did see
That's a way to become famous.
I did see one fine blonde there though the other day.
Really?
Yeah. I should go in there with my Bills shirt, try and pick see if a chick would be
There
like,
you go.
"Ooh, Bills fan."
Catch her off guard a little bit.
Oh yeah. I mean, you're not hard to find a Bills fan around here, but
Well, no. Well, I mean, catch her out. Yeah, I guess I wouldn't really catch her out. Well, yeah, I don't know what I was trying to get at.
well, who's getting carded?
Dolphins guy? Yeah.
Let's see.
Ingold? Is that what they said?
Guess he got a bit of the turf toe, but I don't know. It didn't look like he twisted anything. Man, they haven't even gotten the extra point yet.
Oh.
That was the longest return in Bills history.
Wow. That's what they said, isn't it? That's
Wow.
crazy. Oh, there is? Did we see that a couple years ago?
I don't remember seeing that.
I don't remember either. I would love to go to Kansas City next weekend. That's Saturday night. Chiefs suck, dude. I'd honestly love to face them in the playoffs.
Oh, Ty Johnson's out. I didn't know that. Gonna need playoff Lenny here.
Oh yeah.
Ew, that's not good.
Yeah, he's been pretty good this year. There we go. Unposting.
Nothing.
Nada.
How are the turntables? I should watch that episode.
It is a great episode.
I haven't like watched The Office in a while. I've also never binged it either. Like I've seen like a good chunk of episodes, but I've never watched it front to back like all the basic white people.
I've watched it when it was still on Netflix a couple years ago. I watched it.
I'm sure it's a great show front to back, but it's just never been like a show I need to watch front to back personally for me. But maybe one day. Like I do like it, but
Deion Dawkins is out with a hand laceration. Ty Johnson is out with a concussion.
Yep.
Let's fucking do something here now.
That's something.
4, maybe 5. 4.5. I don't know. I gotta get off Twitter. Hi, come here. You should come sit next to me. I'll move my phone out of the way. So. You can lick it if you want, actually.
What?
The cat licks the most random things. So they'll start like licking the wall, like the most random time. Or the floor. So walk in and just start licking the floor.
Okay, now the Gamecast is actually ahead of the game now. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, that's odd. Gamecast people are slacking, that's why. Production team. They were slacking, now they're back on track, rather.
Man, I was thinking earlier, I was just like, how can I get my antenna like reception on the computer? And then I just remembered, like, oh yeah, I have a capture card. I could use that, but hindsight's 2020. Because I could have just plugged the antenna receiver into that. That would have been ahead of everything. His finger is about to fall off. It's okay, we got some hot glue.
Just glue it back on, I'll be fine.
Yeah, no problem.
So Mr. Cole always be like, ladies and gentlemen, don't play with the hot glue gun. I told you not to play with a hot glue gun. Don't burn yourself.
You do that. You do a Kowal impression too good.
Remember when people used to take the glue stick and they would put the glue gun like into the new like glue stick, put it making like a hole in it.
Mm-hmm.
He used to yell at people for doing that. Stop playing with a glue stick.
I don't know why that's so funny to me.
One time he goes, Mr. Saragossa! He yelled at me like that. I'm like, what?
I just remember he would always talk about that like Finding Bigfoot show.
What? What did he used to do?
Wait, nope. You remember that show Finding Bigfoot or whatever? I think yeah, I saw. Yeah, I saw on the Gamecast. Yeah, I think it was on like Sci-Fi or like one of those channels.
One of like those. Okay.
Yeah. And he was just like, well, Mister, well, you know, they were just hearing random noises in the forest, and you know, they were just like, is that a dog or is that a Squatch? And he was just like, you know, Mr. Kowal should go be out there with his dog, and he should Mr. Kowal liked to talk in the fourth person a lot. Third person, I mean, be like Mr. Kowal should just sit there with his dog barking in the distance while they're recording.
You ever talk to him about football? I talked about football. And I ended up talking to him for like 45 minutes.
That was before I was like really like into like that was still when I was like really only watching the Jets.
See, one time I had to go to it was in Mr. Miller's class, and I had to go downstairs, or because I wanted the real cold drinking fountain that's like right across from his office, you know.
Mhm.
I went to that one, and I ran into him like first minute in the period. I ended up talking to him for like 35 minutes about fantasy football.
That's funny.
He's one of those guys who's like he's hard to stop talking to because he'll just keep.
Oh, I know. Or I remember in like a study hall, I think he was like filling in for a study hall. Like me and like Caleb Sunday were talking to him about like World of Warcraft.
He's a guy. If you ever wanted to kill time, just go talk to him about anything. He'll get you going.
Probably ask him about like a broom. He'll tell you all about the broom.
Well, you know, when I was in high school, we had this class where we had to make brooms, actually. I'm sure that man's got a lot of good stories. He seems like he's got a lot of good stories.
Lock your doors remotely with complimentary.
Yeah, Mr. Kowal, he was quite a character.
Didn't he die?
I don't think he died.
I know he was like super sick for a while.
I mean, I know he wasn't like the healthiest person.
No, I mean like within like the last couple of years, he was like in and out of the hospital a couple times.
I feel like if Kowal died, I definitely would have remember hearing about that. What was his first name? Like Michael or something?
Lance?
Lance?
I don't really know what it was now.
Shit, where's my yearbook? No, I don't feel like digging that out.
It won't say like his first name, it'll probably just say Mr. on it.
That's true. Lance does sound right, but I don't.
I don't think it's Lance. I just put him a random name.
I feel like it might have been Michael or something like that, like Michael Kowal.
Well, if they ask Justin might know. I'll ask Justin after the game.
Oh, okay. That would be something he would know randomly.
Stafford's the GOAT. He's another underrated. Matt Stafford's another guy who I think was like underrated, and you'd be like, oh no, I think he's not. I don't think he's that great. Just like with Kirk Cousins.
I love Matthew Stafford.
Do you really? Because I feel like you'd be the type of guy who just wouldn't.
I always defended Matthew Stafford.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I take it back now.
Matthew Stafford actually knows how to win in the postseason, unlike some people.
Okay, listen. He was going to be MVP this year, and you know it.
Yeah, Matthew Stafford. No. I mean, he was about the only quarterback. Like, yeah, if he kept that pace up, like I would agree probably. But God, I hope Christian McCaffrey gets MVP. But I know it's not going to happen.
If Lamar gets it, the award is gonna be such a joke now.
If they
He's one of the top 10 in passing yards or total touchdowns.
If they legit give it to Lamar, like, I don't think he's having like a bad like. Because like it's not even like Lamar is playing like great. Like that whole like Ravens team is just really good. But like, I don't know. I just feel like there's not one quarterback in the league that should be in the MVP race. All right, I'm gonna look at the Brockton Central School staff. Let's see if Kowal would just be on here if he's still there. If he's still there.
Type in Kowal. Maybe it is Michael Kowal. No.
Blaze Miller, my boy.
I literally could just ask my dad. My dad worked with him a couple years ago.
Did he?
Yeah, my dad worked at the school for a couple years as like a social worker. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was the year after I graduated.
Oh, there's Seth MacFadden.
Year and a half, you say? Something like that.
Oh, look, there's Miss Brash. Fucking bitch. Oh, look, there's Miss Fabiano. Fucking bitch.
Bitch, too. One who is too, Offenbach.
I never minded Offenbach, but she wasn't my favorite
To
either.
the right side of the hallway. We used to leave band every day, and she used to say every day, stay to the right side of the hallway. What do you think we like? If we see little kids coming, we're not gonna fucking run them over. Like, it's just the last day of school.
Hey, she was in a play with my sister-in-law not that long ago, so.
Really?
Yeah, I think I told you about that. It was during Halloween.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, there's Sally, my old bus driver. She's the best.
I had Clarence. Clarence at the crib every fucking day. Clarence is also the Brockton dog catcher. If you knew Brockton had a dog catcher.
Right.
Apparently we do.
I knew Brockton had a pound because there was that pound in by the park.
Yep, Clarence is a dog catcher.
Hmm.
Brockton.
Hey, look, there's Mr. Hornbuckle with his legendary last name.
Ryan, yep.
Hey, look, there's Mimi Joint. I still want the fucker.
She gave me a mild foot fetish.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
She like ever since I left that school, it went away though. But it was when I was there,
I mean, trust me, she could have gave me a foot fetish.
Remember Dylan was telling us that she was hitting on him?
Yeah, at the bar.
That was fucking great. I told my dad that story. I'm like, that's hilarious.
Oh, Miss Persh is still there. Interesting.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, wait. Big Will's work at Brockton?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that. He's apparently in maintenance.
Yeah, he's worked at Brockton for 3 years now.
I did not know that.
When I worked there last in 2019, I think that's when he had first started.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I would have figured that was probably a summer thing. I didn't know that he actually is full time there.
Oh yeah, he's full time.
Cool.
Because when I worked there in 2019 was the last time I worked there, and he said he was kind of part time in January-ish, and then by summer, I think he quit or he had partially got fired, but they brought him back to be a full time painter, I think, for them. And then I think he ended up doing other stuff too. But
interesting.
By summer of 2019, I think he was there full time. You want to know who also works there full time now? Barnum works there full time.
Oh, isn't he on maintenance too?
Yep, he's on maintenance too.
I don't see his picture. Well, to be fair, I haven't finished this, so maybe I'll see him. Although there's a teacher aide with the last name of Timmerman on this list.
Is there?
I don't know her, but hey, it might be related.
What's her first name?
Aaron. Aaron Timmerman. I
E or
can't.
A?
What in the? I can't say I know Aaron.
I don't think I've heard of her name. But I don't. Well, then again, after I left, like the last year I was there was a lot of teachers I didn't know because a lot of them started to like retire and stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking through a
Like
lot
the
of these.
whole
I don't know.
elementary,
I don't know many of them.
like the whole elementary crew just about retired except for like Zappy, who was allowed back to work, by the way, besides from her whole incident there. And then
What was? Oh, here's Paul. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't have a picture.
basically what happened was I think when my dad was working there, so this would have been 2019. Basically, oh yeah, it was. It was like she got put on administrative leave because what happened was, she was like in charge of like plays and shit like that, like the little kids like dance recitals and stuff. Apparently,
Okay.
one of the checks it was like a $6 check, and she turned or a $16 check, and she, or no, it was a $6 check, but she added a zero to it to make it a $60 check. She got
What?
put on administrative leave quick. There was a whole investigation and everything.
Whoa, she trying to like get more money out of that family or what?
Get more money out of it, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, by adding an extra zero to the end of the check and stuff. And then people were coming out of the woodwork saying, she used to act sketchy around. She used to would always ask for more money when we were like growing up and stuff for certain things, and
Huh.
so people came out of the woodwork and were kind of saying that she's been sketchy with money for a while. So what they ended up doing was they obviously didn't allow her to have any be in control of any like budgetary things there
Right.
anymore. But I guess by law they had to still provide her with a classroom. So when we were working there that summer, they just moved her classroom into a big computer lab. Oh, she ended up being the quote-unquote new computer teacher.
Oh, okay.
She went from being like a third-grade teacher to a full-time computer teacher, which Brockton doesn't need. But that's besides the point.
I mean, it's not.
And I'm sure there was stuff.
Well, I mean, it's still not bad to have a. Go on.
No, but I'm still there was stuff in her contract that said she probably couldn't get fired for something like that, and she's tenured too. Usually, when you're tenured,
Yeah, it's how contracts and the sort. Did Alan get it? Looks like he did.
Well, that's the whole reason why what's his face there, Fateric, why he didn't get fired because he was tenured. Like he got tenured like earlier that year. Oh wow, yeah, Fournette is a big son of a bitch. Used to have Fournette behind him all the time on those.
He's a pretty big guy.
James Cook, I don't even think Cook would have been able to do that, or Murray for that matter.
Oh, he got a piece of that ass. You see that?
He literally did, yeah.
But I mean, a computer teacher for like elementary school kids, that's still not a bad idea. Like teaching the basics of like how to use the internet and how to use it correctly. And like typing class and all that.
I don't know if I trust Zappy doing that shit.
I'm not saying, you can make the argument Zappy shouldn't be the teacher, but I'm just saying like having a computer teacher isn't a bad idea.
They make good money there too. She was probably making like $70,000-$80,000 there.
That's not
Some
bad.
of those teachers. So there's this website that like you can find. I of course don't remember what it's called. My mom and my dad were telling me about it. It's like any person who's like employed by like the state, like in the public school system, you can find out like what their salary is. And some of those teachers in Brockton make good fucking money, dude. Like Offenbach's making like $70,000.
Well, some of those teachers, like I remember Seaberg would talk about how he driving from Buffalo. I used to think like, how can he afford that?
Oh, he lived in Lakewood.
Lakewood.
Something like that.
I know there was a teacher who said like they drove him from Buffalo.
Pine Valley. Well, I know a lot of the teacher. Like I know, Mrs. Saghetti lived out in Hamburg.
Yeah.
I think a couple like the gym, like
Like some of the teachers did live locally. Like I remember seeing Dr. Cave on my walks.
Yeah. The majority of the teachers, I feel like, did though. Seems like, aside from like the few like Brockton teachers who had kids at the school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some of those teachers are making like 80,000-70,000.
I always liked
for
like Mr. Dahlkamp would have that like assembly or whatever at the beginning of the year, and he's just like, so anyways, like, you know, my daughter was on the bus, and you know, when she got off the bus, and you know, we're eating dinner, she said a word, and I was just like, well, now where did you hear that? Oh, it was on the bus. You gotta be careful with the principal's kid.
You know,
now
you know
superintendent.
He's married like 4 times.
I did not know that.
It's definitely at least 3, but I think he might be on to 4 now.
I was unaware.
Actually, somebody who he's married to works at Brockton Central School right now.
Hmm.
It was one of the aides. It was Dahlkamp, her name was. I forgot what her first name is. She's like she's tall, like blonde hair. She used to just be a lunch lady, I think. Now she's like an office person.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember it. I mean, that would make sense if it was Dahlkamp, because his last name is Dahlkamp.
Well, that's the thing. They're not related either. Like, they married each other.
Fascinating.
Last name. Like, what are the...
Because there was also the other Jason Dahlkamp that used to work at Brockton. Or I don't remember if his name was Jason, but I know there was another Mr. Dahlkamp. He was a history teacher.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah, middle school.
Yeah.
He was a pretty cool guy. My brothers used to...
I like him.
That's where my brother got the nickname Joe Tim from, I think.
It was funny, he used to give all, like, the basketball player because he used to, like, remember he used to, like, announce the basketball players, and he used to, like, give them all nicknames and shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that's right, he was the announcer. Yeah, I only ever watched a couple of Brockton basketball games, and that was only when I was working the snack stand.
I got you.
Man, I was always disappointed I was not there when, I think, what was her name, Tracy McFadden, when she almost burned the school down when she burnt popcorn.
What?
Apparently she left some popcorn unattended and it caught fire.
Doesn't surprise me, actually.
Good times.
She's also a kindergarten teacher there.
Yeah. I think the dad also works there.
Does he?
I think maybe as like a coach or something.
Oh, maybe as a coach. I was gonna say, I know he worked at Dunn Tire for a hot minute.
I know he doesn't work there now.
But yeah, this was like years ago he worked there. I text Justin. I told him I was going to be on after this game.
Are you still going to be on?
Probably. I don't know exactly what I'm going to play at. He'll probably.
Well, it's going to be pretty late when this game ends.
It's only 11:10 now. This game will be over in
Unless
30 minutes.
Dolphins gets the ball back, gets the TD, overtime. Just saying. Possibilities are endless. This game's going to end in a tie, because why the fuck not? I should just bet that right now.
But you won't.
I think it's too late anyways. I'm more than sure all bets are off.
You never know. Some bets, well, yeah, you might be right.
I mean,
I think usually go to like
I could probably do like live betting, but I don't think that's happening.
Like the flash bets or like,
yeah.
You know, sometimes in basketball you can go down to like the final 2 minutes.
I don't know how the fuck you do the live betting in basketball. That'd be way too fast.
Well, it's like first person or like who's gonna score the next goal or the next basket. It'll be like Miami or Cleveland, and then you can put a bet on that. Or like what's the next shot gonna be? A 3-pointer or a 2-pointer? always go with two-pointer, even though I did that in the past and it shut me in the foot.
Nope.
I used to do for baseball was be like first team to score a certain amount of runs, or if like a team is up by a lot, pick them to win. I mean, it's negative, so you're not gonna win that much money. But regardless, I lost that quite a few times on some big comebacks.
Rip.
Yep. Is it now 11-11? It's not too bad. Still got a good 40 minutes, assuming this game ends on time.
What a sad outlet.
Shout out to Arthur Smith for becoming the first head coach to lose 10 games in each first 3 seasons. The Bills when I'm 110% posting that Josh Allen picture Tua on his back. I kind of want a Dalton Kincaid jersey now, I'm not going to lie.
I would get one if I was a Bills fan.
Like, I got a Josh Allen blue one. Like, I think the next jersey I get is probably going to be a white one or color. I don't know. The color rush is okay, but I'm not a huge fan of it.
Oh, the red one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of their red jerseys. I like the Patriots red jerseys better.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I gotta say though, I want to get a white jersey, but I'm just so scared I'm gonna freaking get a big ass stain on it.
That's the biggest thing that I get. Like when I go to like I won't even wear mine around the house sometimes. It's just like I'm afraid to get a stain on it.
Well, I don't mind I don't mind wearing like a regular jersey, but just the white ones. I know
if I'm
there's.
eating, I just have to take it off.
Yeah. Well, but yeah, white jerseys just especially because like the stain would just be much more noticeable. Because I want to get a Garrett Wilson jersey, and now I want to get a Breece Hall jersey.
Ooh, nice.
That's me.
And I want to get a Nick Baldwin jersey.
20 years ago, I escaped from you, and then you kidnapped me.
I wanted like a Trey White, or like a safety or cornerback jersey, but the Bills. Trey White is kind of falling off. He probably got a buff one a couple years. But if I want to next year, I want to make sure they're going to be in Buffalo for a decent amount of years. You know?
I mean, if it was me, I would get a James Cook jersey.
Problem with that is, I don't know if they're gonna. You know how the Bills are with running backs. I don't want to get it for him to only be here
James Cook's a little different than Zach Moss and Singletary.
No, I agree, but I just don't know how cheap the Bills are going to be in this situation like that. Because the last time the Bills re-signed a running back was either Fred Jackson or Marshawn Lynch. Oh.
It was probably Fred Jackson.
If I get one, it'll obviously. I mean, Diggs. I don't know. We'll see with him. He's definitely in Buffalo at least another year, due to his contract.
Sean, I'm not getting a Rodgers jersey. Getting a Rodgers T-shirt, if anything.
How about the Quinn Williams though? I like him.
I already have a jersey.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, that's my first. I got the Gotham black jersey of that one.
Ooh, nice. That's cool.
Yeah. I will say though, I don't think he was a Pro Bowler this year personally. I love Quinnen, but he didn't have the greatest season. Like he had a good season, but not a great season.
He did better last year, didn't he?
Well, I mean, part of the thing was like he had 11 sacks this year. I think he only had like 4 this year. However, he did have a lot of more QB hurries this year than he did last year. So it's like, because like getting pressure to the quarterback, regardless if you get the sack or not, that's still pretty important.
Leonard Fournette Bills jersey would be sweet.
Sean's mad because I won't get his crush Aaron Rodgers a jersey. He's just like, he got the first down.
Yes, he did. He's still up anyway.
Oh yeah, all the no names. Yeah, Quinnen Williams, the now 2-time Pro Bowler, and then
Khalil Shakir jersey would be sweet too.
I would get,
don't know why
yeah.
we just-
Well, that'd be dirt cheap
But
right
I
now,
don't-
but like, you know, for the future.
Oh yeah.
I remember my grandparents were telling me like someone wanted a I can't remember his name, the tight end on the Bills. Not Kincaid or Knox. It's like that 85.
Oh, Quentin Morris.
Yeah, someone wanted that jersey. And I was just like,
That's a rare jersey.
because they were just like, oh, you know, could we find that at Walmart? I'm like, you're gonna have to special order that online.
Probably, yeah.
I don't know if like maybe that person knew him or something, but he's not like special of a tight end. Oh my God, they're
Wow,
short.
that's a bad place.
That is an awful spot.
Awful spot.
I would challenge that.
Challenge it, Sean. Oh, we can't. It's a minute and 53.
Oh yeah, it's all reviewed.
When did it go? When did it go?
I don't think he got it.
Maybe he didn't get it. Well, oh, he got right.
That's close.
Right there, he gets it. He gets it eventually, but it's a matter of when they blew the whistle.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the problem now. I just don't think that's conclusive. I think that's inconclusive now. Yes, I'm aware Rodgers is a Hall of Famer. I still couldn't give two shits about buying a Jets jersey of Rodgers. I know you want to suck his dick, but...
Well, and part of it is he's probably going to only be in New York for two years, max probably. So, I mean, like, if you probably want to get a jersey of someone who's going to be there long term. So that's kind of what I'm thinking for my next Bills jersey. I got a cheap Aaron Judge jersey on eBay for like $100.
Also, Frank Gore played with the New York Jets, but I'm not. He's gonna make the Hall of Fame. I'm not gonna get a Jets Frank Gore jersey. Although I do like Frank Gore. He's a great guy. He was a great player in his prime.
He was a great Buffalo Bill as well. 1 year.
Yes, I'm aware my feed's kind of behind. And this is even the legal stream I'm viewing. Oh, Hill dropped it.
Oh, flag?
Really?
Fuck, how was that?
Well, I would imagine, did someone trip him before? Let's look.
Dane Jackson. So show the replay. Here we go.
I
don't know. I don't think that didn't prevent him from catching it.
It's the problem of, yes, you look on the replay here, slowed down. It's like, that's not pass interference. When you're looking at it in real time, I probably would have thrown the flag too. Oh, that would have been great.
I fucking love Dane Jackson.
That was a good. That was a good effort by. Is that the safety, or is that a cornerback?
I think it's corner.
Oh, he's limping. Hey, yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if he's limping, but.
Oh, interception! Let's fucking go.
Oh, I see that. Yeah, on the thing. Well.
Taylor Rapp too. Let's go.
Well, at least you can say, even if the Jags didn't lose today, you still would have made it.
That's true. That's true. Let's see this shit. Taylor Rapp, former. Well, he was on the Rams, right?
Oh, and he got injured too. That sucks.
That's right. He's limping it off. He's fine.
Yeah, just walk it off, champ. He's probably feeling the adrenaline right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's not feeling. He'll feel it in the morning. Look at that big son of a bitch. See that guy? It was huge.
Oh, hold on. Where's Oh God.
Oh, wait,
Oh, he's feeling it. That's Well, hold on. They haven't showed DeMar Hamlin yet.
Oh, You're not kidding. We gotta show the dude who died last season.
We got to show the guy who's like played like 10 snaps this year. If that.
Mike McDaniels is just the corniest looking motherfucker. I swear.
He is definitely an interesting character.
Let's go.
Well, they squished the fish.
Let's fucking go.
Oh, good. They got. Look, Reggie Gilliam's coming out first play.
Wow.
I haven't seen that guy all night.
Sweet.
Wait, so who do they go to play now?
Pittsburgh. Or no,
Pitts-
they're home against Pittsburgh since they won the division. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that was the big thing. Like even if they still had to play to be in the playoffs, like getting that home field advantage, it's still pretty nice.
It's gonna be pretty nice, but it's gonna be snowy as shit and 10 degrees next week. That's all.
Yeah, it's too bad they can't play like a West Coast team.
But I wouldn't want to watch a West Coast game. It'll be at like 8. I don't know. I don't.
No.
I'm not a big fan of West Coast teams.
Well, no. I mean, like, play a West Coast team in Buffalo, because, like, Buffalo would be used to the snow. The West Coast team wouldn't know what to do. But we'll see. I mean, Pittsburgh's not known for, like, their big snowstorms, but I think it can snow there.
All right, I'll hop on Xbox for a little bit.
All right. Yeah, it can be in the chat for a bit. Well, that was the test stream. Maybe we'll do more of these next year.